Lemuria, Atlantis, Egypt, and your ET DNA. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are so very happy with the progress that we feel you are making on Earth as a collective of beings. You have taken yourself so very far since the time of Lemuria, Atlantis, and Egypt, and you have done so with very little interference and very little intervention on the part of the ETs. In fact, you have done so very well for yourself that there on Earth, in spite of the way that physical ETs can somehow, in some way, get involved in your spiritual evolution. This time that you are living in now is that time for you to step up and show your readiness to be part of the galactic community, of which you are a part. It is not time for the ETs to just land their ships and disrupt your natural evolution, as they did during the times of Lemuria, Atlantis, the Egyptian Empire, and other times throughout your history. You would have done fine just on your own, because even without physical ETs coming and landing their ships, you still have that extraterrestrial DNA inside of you. Some of you have a lot more of it than others, but everyone there on Earth has some. And that ET DNA gets activated by all sorts of occurrences that have nothing to do with you actually being visited for face-to-face contact. Even UFO sightings are not entirely necessary to give the activations of your ET DNA, but living your lives and having all of the experiences that you have. These are the best way for you to access what is buried deep down inside of each and every one of you. You've all been higher dimensional beings, and you can all become so much more than you could at any other time in human history, and that is because every part of you is evolving to keep up with the energies that you have upon you, energies that have more to do with your sun and photon belt than they do beings and collectives like ourselves and what we are capable of sending you. It was always a part of the plan for you all to evolve on your own, because the Earth experiment is part of a much bigger story, a story that was initiated by Source. And you are the aspects of Source that are best equipped to bring humankind into the higher level of consciousness that we, and others, refer to as the fifth dimension. We want you to feel proud of what you have accomplished and what you will accomplish. And we want you to know once again that you have everything you need inside of you, and you always have. You are not going to repeat what happened on Lemuria, Atlantis, and in Egypt. You are going to go far beyond what those ancient civilizations were capable of accomplishing. And you are going to do it because of what is inside of you. This we know to be true. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. What you're moving towards, whether you know it or not. We are very satisfied with the movement that you all continue to make towards being in a more unified human collective. And we want you all to know that becoming so divided and polarized was always part of the journey for humankind. You have to first feel bad, how bad you do feel when you ostracize someone from your life or from your spiritual community because their beliefs are different from yours about something or anything. It doesn't matter what the topic is there on Earth. They were all designed by you to be polarizing topics. Because first you have to move apart as far as you can before you can feel how good you do feel when you come back together with those that you have previously ostracized or even condemned because of their beliefs, because of what political party they are affiliated with, or because they don't believe there is enough evidence to support a conspiracy theory that you have given yourself over to completely. Everyone there needs to relax when it comes to their beliefs. If you do believe that someone is out to get you or out to get a certain segment of society, then you must realize that you are never going to defeat those who are in all the wrong by separating yourself from half the population. Now, we do understand that the bigger problem for all of you is not being able to agree on who the bad ones really are, and not even able to agree on who the good ones really are in the positions of power and authority there on Earth. But we see you moving beyond all of that now, because those of you who are awake are sensitive. You feel things more acutely and intensely than the average person, And you don't like the feeling in the pit of your stomach that you get when you condemn someone else because of their beliefs. That is why so many of you decided that it is more important to find the common ground and come together based on the truth that most of you on the planet do want what is best for everyone. And you are just having a different perspective on how you get to the perfect society that you all want to live in someday. It is important to respect one another and to accept one another, especially when the actual goal there is to love one another and experience unity consciousness. And whether you know it or not, that is the goal. And that is what you are moving towards. So you might as well embrace everyone that you disagree with, no matter what the issue, because you cannot exclude them from your collective consciousness. You can, however, rise above the pettiness that you have seen there on your world in recent years and even decades. You, as the awakened collective, are the ones to rise above, to move beyond drawing a line in the sand. And we will continue to hammer home the point that you are ascending together. So you had better get used to these people whose beliefs are so different than yours, because you will not be boarding ships and leaving them behind. You will love them until they meet you on the plane of existence that is the spirit of rising above all your differences there on earth. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you.